Game week 3 is finished, so now let's go over how I done this game week and who were the best players to target. Well, I say for game week 3, but obviously with it being an international break, you never know, that could change, but either way, best players to look at and who did well. So yeah, I decided to go with my wild card in game week 3. I know that's a bit of a mad decision, but yeah, I felt like I had to because obviously Palmer was injured, Saka's injured, so I felt like I could improve other areas of my team by using my wild card. So I thought it made sense. So yeah, in goal we have Pickford. We kept with Pickford. He only got the 1 point, unfortunately, which not ideal. We only beat the average by 2 points as well, by the way. That is a bit of a letdown. But yeah, Pickford, yeah, a bit of a shame they conceded 2 goals to Wolves, not ideal. Munoz, though, brought him in with the wild card. He got me a cheeky 9 points, not too bad at all. I mean, what was this? He got 2 defensive contributions. Well, he got 11 defensive contributions, but obviously that only gets caps at 2 points. Got a cheeky bonus point, got the clean sheet against Villa. Things you love to see. Yeah, Aston Villa, look, they've had a really torrid start of the season. Van der Ven only getting 1 point with Tottenham's bit of a shock loss to Bournemouth, I can't lie. But it is what it is. Cucurella brought him in with a wild card, 6 points. Things you'll have to see. Is his price gone up again by any chance? Nope, he's still 6.1, fair enough. And then Salah got in 6 points. Yeah, he didn't do anything. Salah's becoming a bit of a worry, if you ask me. Like, he's not really doing much, and of course, his costs are an absolute bomb. So, I don't know, maybe in the future I could look at Holland, but for now I'm gonna stick with Salah. Gibbs White, I brought him in because they were playing who was it? They were playing West Ham, and then they've lost 3-0. Like Nottingham Forest lost 3-0 to West Ham. With how bad West Ham have looked this season, that is shocking. Absolutely shocking. And yeah, Gibbs White done nothing for me there. Grealish, though, on the other hand, he's been cooking. Absolutely cooking. And yeah, 2 assists, 2 bonus points. Things you love to see. Jack Grealish is a mainstay in my team. Reinders, unfortunately, didn't do anything against Brighton, as obviously. I mean, Holland scored, but then Brighton ended up getting 2 goals in the second half and ended up winning. You know, but João Pedro, 9 points. Things you love to see. He's just continuing to cook for me. I'm so glad I put him in my team. He's now 7.7 million, so his prices went up. Ekitike, unfortunately, didn't do anything against Arsenal. It was quite a tight game. The only thing that decided it was that absolutely unbelievable free kick from Dominic Szoboszlai. And then Richarlison, same situation as Van der Ven. Couldn't really do much. Well, Tottenham's shock lost to Bournemouth. And then on my bench, I had Dubravka, Semenyo on my bench. He only got 2 points, to be fair, so at least he didn't get the assist, the Bournemouth goal. Timber with 2 points, and then Ronaldo with 1 point. It could have been a better week, to be brutally honest. I expected a bit better. But yeah, look, in terms of the G League, I'm still top. I'm too good. What can I say? I'm just too good this season. I'm getting a load of points. But to be fair, Pat Cash, if you're watching this, you're not that far behind me. You're only, what, I think 3 points behind me. So yeah, it's getting pretty close. But yeah, the upcoming next is the players that I would suggest you guys have a look for Game Week 3. And yeah, these are the players I would suggest targeting after the international break. So starting off, Dominic Szoboszlai. Now, yeah, we all, like I mentioned earlier, he scored that unbelievable free kick against Arsenal to give Liverpool all 3 points against them. Got 13 points. And yeah, he's been playing at right back recently, obviously due to the injury of Frimpong. So it's a bit interesting that he is playing at right back. He's actually doing quite well, to be fair to Szoboszlai. But of course, he got the goal, got the clean sheet, 3 bonus points. He actually makes defensive contributions as well with him being at right back. So that definitely does help him in the points department. So if you can't afford like the likes of Salah or Ekitike, then I'd say Szoboszlai is a very good bet. And especially considering they've got Burnley coming up next after the international break. So that could be some more points for him there. Even against Everton as well. Because obviously Liverpool do tend to do well in the Merseyside derbies, especially when it's at Anfield. And then Mark Guehi. Now, it looked like yesterday he was going to be joining Liverpool, but nope, that fell through on deadline day. So, yep, obviously Guehi thought he scored his last goal for Crystal Palace. Absolute banger, by the way. Yeah, but yeah, he obviously got the goal, clean sheet, 3 bonus points. But yeah, it looks like Guehi's going to stay now, and obviously that would be the benefit of Crystal Palace, because if Guehi had left and they hadn't got a replacement, then Glasner would have walked, supposedly. So, Palace have certainly benefited in that sense, but where he could easily just leave in January, or he could leave next summer for absolutely nothing. So yeah, that's going to be a bit of a loss for them in the future. But for now, they benefit from it. They definitely benefit from it. But yeah, also we're going to be looking at Keelan Dewsbury Hall. Now I know I mentioned Grealish in my team earlier, but Dewsbury Hall at 5 million, he's done quite well for Everton so far. I mean, other than that one game against Leeds, where it just didn't go to plan for Everton. But yeah, but other than that, they've looked pretty solid. And yeah, Dewsbury Hall getting a decent chunk of points, 12 points against Wolves. Got a goal, very good goal by the way. One of Grealish's assists as well, very nice. And then got an assist as well. Shame he got the yellow card, but it's not too bad at the end of the day. The 3 bonus points came in as well. So yeah, Dewsbury Hall, definitely one to look out for at only 5 million. Surprised his price never went up, to be honest, but here. And then Enzo Fernandez of Chelsea. Like, he's obviously stepping up in the absence of Cole Palmer, and he's playing in that more attacking midfield role. Then, obviously, with Delap being out injured as well, then João Pedro, who's going to be getting considerably more game time as well. But yeah, anyway, this is about Enzo Fernandez. Yeah, he got a goal, an assist, clean sheet. Yeah, he's definitely a nice little option there. Gone up to 6.6 million, so I'd say if you can't get like João Pedro, then definitely get Enzo Fernandez, because I feel like he is definitely going to be one of those mainstays in your team. And then finally, he's got his own little section, Enzo Lafay of Sunderland. Now, of course, Sunderland had a bit of a, like in game week 2, they had a bit of a rough patch against Burnley when they surprisingly got beat, which was a bit of a shock, to be brutally honest. But the Enzo Lafay, fair play to him. And to be fair, it looked like Sunderland were going to get beat with Brentford, because obviously Brentford went 1-0 up. They were having good chances as well. They had a penalty that got saved by the goalkeeper. Shout out to Roofs as well, I believe that's how you say his name. He could have featured in this video, but alas. But yep, Lafay scored the penalty to equalise for Sunderland. He had 14 defensive contributions, and he got 2 bonus points. So yep, obviously, his price went down as well, surprisingly. He's down to 4.9 million, but I guess that's because he hasn't really contributed in terms of like a goal as of yet until obviously this game week. So yeah, be interesting to see if he can contribute any more. But if not, then maybe you could look at like someone like Isidore, maybe, because he's definitely getting a few goals every now and then. I mean, of course, Isidore scored against West Ham, and then he's obviously scored the winner for Sunderland against Brentford as well. Yeah, but with Sunderland's fixtures coming up, it might be a bit tough for them to get results. They've got Crystal Palace away, Villa at home, Forest away, Man United away. Although, to be fair, they'll probably beat Man United. But, yeah, there are difficult few fixtures coming up for Sunderland. But, yeah, they've given themselves a good chance to stay up with 6 points from 9. Not too bad at all. Not too bad at all. But, yeah, that is where we're going to leave this video for today, guys. Hope you have enjoyed it. If you have, feel free to give the video a like and subscribe to the channel if you're new. Thank you for watching, and I shall see you next week for my Game Week 4 preview. Because obviously it's the international break, unfortunately. Nobody asked for it, but it is what it is. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you then.